Greetings, friends. I'm Josh Centaur. It's time for your 3-minute drill. After more than 2 years of debate about whether to eliminate or limit the use of malpractice players in women's sports, the NCAA has collected data from athletics administrators and coaches across all 3 divisions. NCAA Vice President for Championships Joni Comstock shared some of those survey results in a recent interview.
Which I think tells us that it is definitely an issue that the membership is interested in and wants to discuss further. In addition to that, we also found that it has been a practice that schools have engaged in for a number of years. And then I think the third thing that was very significant was that the sport that it is most widely used in is women's basketball.
From women's sports to men's basketball, it's time to take a look at how academic reform is affecting one of the association's most popular sports. With kids leaving school prior to graduation for the professional ranks, how are programs getting them to finish in strong academic standing? 3-minute drill correspondent Dana Thomas spoke with Duke assistant basketball coach Steve Wojciechowski about some of those issues.
Coach, thanks for joining us today. Can you tell me, does the APR change the way you recruit at Duke?
Well, it doesn't, and I know probably in a lot of cases it may change, but for us, I mean, we recognize we're a small part of our great university, and our great university, as it should, requires us to recruit kids who are quality student athletes in high school.
Do you think this will change the way other NCAA basketball coaches recruit?
It does change their thinking at times. You know, you want kids who value the educational process and want to do what they should be doing in the classroom. And the APR makes you take a closer look at that, because if a kid isn't getting it done in the classroom, it's going to have a negative effect on your program.
Right. Once a player enters the draft, how do you convince him to keep going to class?
By and large, all of our kids, even when they have left early, and we've had as many of them as anyone, have finished out the academic year in good standing. And, you know, one of the things we always try to talk to our players about is being a part of something that's bigger than you. And their responsibility is not done when the season ends. Their responsibility is complete for that school year when the academic side of it is complete. And that's something that we communicate to our guys and to their families in a very clear fashion.
Great. Thanks for joining us today, Coach.
Thanks so much, Dana. Washington and Lee tennis student athlete Katie Kingsbury and Nebraska football player Dane Todd have been named recipients of the 2007 NCAA Walter Byers Postgraduate Scholarship, the NCAA's most prestigious academic award. A 2-time all-conference selection at Washington and Lee, Kingsbury finished her undergraduate studies with a 3.99 GPA. A fullback on the Cornhusker football team, Todd was perfect in the classroom, accumulating a 4.0 GPA with a concentration in biology. My 3 minutes are up. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.